Georgia's up 6 and they're going empty with 1:48 to go. Surely they're not going to throw the ball here. What in the world are they doing? He's open though. I mean, if he cuts it up field, he's surely going to be open. And welcome back to the channel, guys. As you saw in the last video, Coach McJenkins and the Lobos pulled out a tight one and pulled the old Urban Meyer fall down routine, even though we can't get that on video. But now it's time for New Mexico and Georgia in the national championship game. They didn't need lucky officials to get here to this title game, but we know the conference supremacy being on the line, that there's going to be a little bit of a fix-in, I'm sure. So we're going to have to make sure we play our best. And on the first play, Miller with the tackle for loss. The defense comes out firing. The old school neck roll here on 44. Everybody's geeked up. Very first possession of the game, we know we're going to need something. And then Vincent
Henderson
gets 17 on the run. And even though the defense was hyped up and the sideline was hyped up, Vincent, deep bomb, Hardy, touchdown. I've been working on the railroad all day long, is what Georgia says. They get up 7-0. 1 of 1 for 53 yards in the score. But you know Brandon Collins says we're going to make sure that we can't do anything, absolutely anything in the kick return game. Georgia's speed was just too much in the beginning of the game. Collins gets it down to 3rd and inches. McJenkins all week was convinced that the hurry-up offense was going to be the thing to kill this mean, nasty Georgia defense. And here on 3rd and inches, running the very same play back at him. 2-yard run, nice little go there. But now Rodgers back to pass, scanning to his right. Must have had a little bit too much butter on the popcorn while he was on the sideline watching the defense get carved up. Jaymore Tubbs with the catch there for 11. Really without the ability to throw the ball well. Rodgers was having to hand it off to Collins a lot. But thankfully, the Heisman Trophy runner-up gets 14 there. You get an extra 15 when Josh Keller grabs the face mask. Cheating Bulldogs. Cheating Bulldogs. Rodgers. My face says it all as we throw the interception, turn it over. Not a good start. Another missed tackle, another missed tackle. Thankfully, on 3rd and 3, though, they throw it short of the sticks. They know they had the Browns coaches. And then Brandon Collins gets a chance here on the missed field goal to return it. And much like the Cincinnati game, he can only get so far. He does break some tackles, though, and nearly gets this one out to midfield. So the New Mexico offense is able to go back out on the field, down only 7 here right at the end of the first quarter. Another throw from Rodgers to Collins. Makes it 3rd down 4. Rodgers making plays with his legs, trying to, and makes a nice throw to Josh Moore over the middle. Big 20-yard gain down to the 30. And on 3rd down 3, the offense sputters out. Jaymore Tubbs. Then one, Coach McJenkins breaks out all reliable. The Maryland eye, but Brandon Collins weighed down by the entire state and probably a parlay by Walter White as well. Short of the marker, so we have to give the ball back. 7-0 still. But this is where the Georgia offense gets going, bobbing and weaving down to the 35. Their run game was pretty nasty in the first half, not going to lie, and surprised they don't use it later. But here, Kyle Jenkins for 30 yards out, 14-0. Been working on the railroad far too long as Georgia takes a 2-score lead. Rodgers fumbles. Somehow we get it back. Rodgers again deep over the middle, intercepted. And like I said, that first half accuracy becomes a major issue. Coach McJenkins sweating it out there on the sideline. Jenkins, their version of Jenkins after the touchdown catch, throws another stiff arm. And really their strength and conditioning program once again proves that we cannot hang with the big boys, at least in the first half here. Hardy just keeps trucking through, but it's 4th and 5, so we force another field goal. This time they do make it, however. So it's 17-0. We're down 3 scores in the national championship game. Rodgers finally finds a little bit of touch, hits McCringleberry. Collins gets the first down, another hard run. Rodgers again back to pass, finds our guy Ease over the middle, 12-yard gain. There's a little bit of momentum here for the Lobos, and finally something positive after being down 3 scores and just not getting anything going. Collins, that right there is the Georgia strength and conditioning program at its finest. Just dudes hurdling over others. 3rd and 5, we throw an incompletion. 4th and 5, Coach McJenkins rolls the dice and says, we got to get 7 here. 7s are going to win games, not 3s. And guess what? McCringleberry over the middle, 10-yard score. And that's one of the best bounce-back stories Coach McJenkins has had in his career, is Hingle McCringleberry coming over from Penn State, where he was underutilized by James Franklin, who would soon be fired. That's right. There's turmoil in Happy Valley, but there's turmoil for this New Mexico defense right now, trying to avoid another late Georgia score. And thankfully, Vincent scrambles here. They only have one timeout left, so they have to call the timeout before they kick a field goal. 20-7. If it's going to become the new 28-3, there's going to have to be a serious change for this offense in New Mexico. And Rogers finds Collins on the swing route, very first play for the first down. Just got to trust in the Heisman runner-up. That's what we've done all year. Every single time we've needed a big play, he's come up with one. Another big run here. Rogers scrambling out to the side, misses McCringleberry. And then on fourth down, Rogers.
Oh, baby. Got him.
Beautiful
Taylor
dime. Brad Taylor over the middle for 26 yards, down to the 10. Rogers on the keeper. The legs of Frank Rogers come into play here in the second half, big time. Finally cashing in, 20-14. Defense just now needs to stop. Vincent with the play action takes one step back, going to use his legs and scrambles out for a big gain. The New Mexico defense really needed a big stop there, and unfortunately we just can't get it. Humphrey gashes us, runs Johnson over like a Mack truck. Coach McJenkins was worried throughout the week that we were just going to be not able to be physically fit, but right there, Grant Winston Cup series with the tackle for loss there. 3rd down 4. Vincent scrambles out again, uses his legs, and like I said, the legs of Vincent would be the difference. As he breaks out once, he breaks out twice. Been working on the railroad again. 27-14, late third quarter. Rogers thankfully finds Brad Taylor over the middle. Coach McJenkins calls this play macaroni because you can guess why. Big first down for Gardner in the third quarter. We are down 27-14. He knows that this is going to take a superhuman effort if we want to win a national championship. Rogers again to Taylor over the middle. Brandon Collins, 27-21. Play the fight song. Get it up. Get it going. The Georgia offense, Humphrey, the truck stick is on 99. Wesley gets absolutely laid out there just trying to make a play.
There's one. There's a sack. All right.
Finally, the defense gets home. Brad Capps, 9 tackles, finally gets his first sack of the day on the blitz. And they are forced to punt the ball with 4:58, so guess what? We're going to get a chance to win a national championship with 5 minutes to go. Just what this whole state has been dreaming of since the end of the Walter White era, the drug era. The drugs are no more. The only drug there is Lobos football. Rogers scrambles out to the right.
Oh, no, 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 no. No! I wanted that throw into the outside.
Supposed to be thrown to the outside. Frank does not make the play. The accuracy issues come back into play. And now the defense is going to have to find a way with 3:32 to give up no points. Can't be a field goal, can't be a touchdown, can't be anything. Over the middle, 2nd and 1, which is, if you're trying to run the clock out, 2nd and 1 is the dream scenario because they get the first down. The Dogs get the first down with 2:15 to go. Surely they're going to run the ball again. There's no reason to do anything else. They even take the clock down to 2 seconds, and then Vincent drops back to pass. He's got the guy.
Woods!
No, he does not have the guy. Woods, the freshman from the Texas A&M game, makes the biggest play of his career. An interception to give the Lobos one more chance with 1:39 to go. A true Georgia choke possibly in the making. Collins runs it for 16. Collins again stumbles backwards this time, and on 3rd and 4, Rogers finally finds the throw he's been looking for, the throw of his legs up the field for the first down. Rogers again with 35 seconds to go, might be the play that wins or loses the season. Takes a step out of bounds. 31 seconds to go. This offense needs something, needs a miracle, and now he goes deep. Jay Moore Tubbs. Jay Moore Tubbs down to the 3-yard line, 47 to 69 yards on the day. One big catch. And now Collins, old reliable. Touchdown Lobos. All we need is the PAT. 28-27, 21 seconds to go. They have all 3 timeouts, but they're going to have to go the length of the field. And we know you can hear the loyal Lobo faithful in the pocket of all the Georgia fans screaming their heads off as there's a chance that the Lobos are going to be national champions, a pretty good chance at that. Humphrey tries his best effort there, cannot get a good return, and then another sack finally. The defensive line had been trying all day. Had gotten a couple sacks early, but nothing.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
That's perfect. That is perfect indeed. With 9 seconds left, we know they've got a max of 2 plays. They're going to have to try something down the field. They don't even bother. A check down. 3 seconds left. Their third and final timeout will not be used because they're not even going to get a chance. With 3 seconds left, everybody drops back.
That's it. National champions in year 7. In year 7, national champs, baby.
And finally, after 7 years at New Mexico, the Lobos are national champions. They were conference champions. They've been rivalry champions. They've been champions in their own heart. They've been moral victory champions. They've been all kinds of champs. But guess what? Finally, Coach McJenkins hoists a trophy. Frank Rogers hoists a newspaper that says champs on it. And Coach McJenkins will now have a decision because bringing a national championship to a one-star program is going to be all kinds of offers, all kinds of schools. Where do you guys think Coach McJenkins should go? Let us know in the comments what you think. As always, appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys in the next video.